If you wake up this night and say, for the next 120 nights, I'm going to be upstanding from 12 midnight to 2 a.m. I'm not going to have any prayer point. I will just stand, speak in tongues for 2 hours and go sleep. Before you finish 47 days, you will hear an announcement. You don't need to be what I'm saying, you don't need to be a prophet before you pick this frequency. The moment you begin to keep your watch, the prophetic will open. The reason is because of the prayer of Moses. You know Moses prayed the prayer in the Old Testament, in the book of Numbers chapter 11. He said, I wish that all the Lord's children were prophets, and that he will put his spirit upon them. The prayer that Moses prayed in the book of Numbers chapter 11, God answered in the New Testament, because in the New Testament he put his spirit upon all of us.
The devil attacks you, attacks your purity so much. You now wake up, you look at a damsel, you say, Kai. You go to sleep, you see her. You wake up, we are going to school, to class, you see her. And then sometimes when the devil wants to kill you, you are going to buy big. She too is coming to buy big. You now go for E3. The moment you are stepping out of the E3, that's when she is coming. You now sit back for 5 more minutes. You say, give me toothpick. Oh God, you are finished eating, go away. Give me toothpick. What are you doing with toothpick? You ate okpa. What? Drink water, wash your mouth, go. You don't need toothpick. Did you eat cow meat? What are you doing with give me toothpick. They bring toothpick. You say, Kai, this salt is a lie. Somebody came in and your heart, your soul is shaking that season. You know how the devil works. As the devil is dealing with you, he's dealing with the person too. So, two of you will look at yourself and smile. The grave is, that's how they dig the grave in the spirit. It's called digging of the grave. As you are going, you will now collide at yourself. Phone will fall, you become a gentleman. You that don't serve anybody. Oh, my dear, sorry, here's your phone. She will be nice, thank you so much. The next thing you collect number. For 2 weeks, you are chatting. I don't know how many of you were around during Extra Cool. You will see people on phone from 12 midnight till 5:30 a.m. when they go into class, because they slept on Extra Cool. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you are now planning where you will meet. You say, let's go here, let's go there. Meanwhile, both of you know in your heart that you are about to fall into iniquity. Because there was no prayer investment in your life, you can't enter the perfect will of God. You may know it, but you can't enter. But you see, a man who prays, the day you planned, you will go there, and as you arrive, you will now see a pastor that used to call you man of God. He will say, we came here for retreat. Are you also for retreat? You say, yes, I came for retreat. How many days are you here for? 3 days. 3 days. You will turn that place of iniquity. That's how some of us survive, though. It's not every day we are strong. 15 years ago, when you were burning for Jesus, you were other garbages on your soul. You think you can keep the consecration just because consecration is a long rope, it's a process. But many times when we plan to fall, God will intercept. Because when you pray in the spirit, he said we do not know what to pray for as we ought to. He said the spirit helpeth our infirmities with groanings that cannot be uttered. And he went to verse 27. See what he said in Romans 8:27. See, it is this prayer that causes you to walk always in the perfect will of God. He said, and him that searcheth the heart knoweth what is in the mind of the spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of God. So sometimes you are praying in the spirit, you enter into groaning. That groaning is not for bread, though. It's because 2 months you are supposed to go into masturbation. 3 months you are supposed to go into fornication. And that fornication, the way the devil will do it, he will rope you into it for 6 years. And in that 6 years, your whole preparation season will be eaten up. You will never be a prophet again. Sometimes the devil will do that fornication in a way that you'll be caught. And so as you are caught, for the next 15 years, everybody knows you as fornicator. You have become a genuine preacher. But then they look at you, they say, be careful, all the girls. Take care. Take care. You know, men don't forgive. Take care of this man. This is a wolf in sheep clothing. You are genuine, but your ministry has ended. And so God knows And because he knows that your destiny and your calling is at stake, he will mobilize this prayer and use it to cause the lines to fall for you in pleasant places. And so even when you don't want, you will still walk in the will of God.
Hey! Do you know the problem of this generation? Some people became men of God without becoming children of God first. It's not according to due process. You got to be a child before you become a man. When you are not a child of God, no Damascus Road experience, all of a sudden he became bishop, doctor, apostle, prophet, Jeremiah, Timothy. A title crazy generation.